Welcome into this reading. So my channel has a very specific vibration, a very specific kind of energy. If you are here, it is because you have that same kind of vibration. You have the same kind of energy, meaning that even my own spirit guides who I work with and your spirit guides are resonating on a specific level. That means there is something interesting about you or you wouldn't be here. Okay, let's get into this reading. It is a timeless reading. When you get this reading, no matter when it is meant for you to be heard at this time. There is definitely going to be some kind of information or some kind of messages that your spirit guides will want to share with you, and you need to get at this moment in your life. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the angel oracle. And let me just take out the rest of the cards before we get moving on, so I don't have to keep on shuffling. Okay, so the number 7 has come out here. The number 7 could be something very specific for you. I do feel like this number 7 is attached to somebody out there that I'm reading for, and the information that I'm actually getting in comes from it's either a year that has got a 7 in it, like 2007 or 2017, you know, that kind of energy. I know there's a 7 involved in this, or this happening 7 years ago. I doubt it could be a month as well. It could be in August as well. Is it August? August? No. July, sorry. It could be in July as well, the month of July. It could also be a specific date, okay. That something has happened in your life that occurred that you're remembering. Or it was around this time that there was a big, like really, almost like something being revealed to you, or something about you changing. There could have been even the beginning of a spiritual awakening, okay, 7 years ago or 7 months ago, something like that. Okay, it says here you possess a very refined mind, hello, and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Actually, that would kind of align to like a spiritual awakening, because once somebody starts to question and want to understand the world that we're living in, want to understand who they are and their place in it, it would then be tied to this kind of energy. Once you start to go through like a spiritual awakening, you're going to start to question everything. You're going to start to feel like there's something hidden from you, and you need to go find out the answers to what those hidden things are. Okay, your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes, you're on a spiritual journey, gives you a greater awareness than most. Okay, and it says there, I am brilliant. I love that, to be honest with you. I really love this one. I feel like whoever I'm reading for at this moment in time, you have gone through quite a huge spiritual awakening. Let me move this so you can see it. Quite a huge spiritual awakening already. I don't think it was like 7 days ago. Now I feel like this has been a while that you've been on this journey. You've discovered a lot about yourself, and I feel like you are still going to be discovering a lot as well. Witches are also known as keepers of knowledge. So you could be a witch as well, or you could be somebody very spiritual, shamanic, a witch. There's something about you that I'm picking up. I felt it already when I entered the reading. It's why I kind of went into this energy of there's something about your energy that is calling you here. So I kind of feel like there is something interesting about you. It's very vast what I'm picking up on here. So I'm picking up on a very vast kind of energy. It's not just something very specific. There's something just extraordinary about whomever you are. Okay, so let's get into the Archangel Tarot and have a look and see. Archangel Roquiel, okay, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Enter higher planetary service. Be a blazing light. Okay, definitely. Light worker, being of light. I am a brilliant light. I am brilliant. Be a being of light. I am like a brilliant light. I feel like you are. I'm curious though. There's another card that comes up in one of my other tarot decks, oracle decks. It's called the Mystic Healer, and it shows this image. It just came to my mind. It shows this image of somebody standing, you know, with their arms outstretched like this, and there's this unbelievably bright light shining. There's an unbelievable bright light shining from them, and that card always makes me think of what that light means. And it always brings me straight back to this kind of energy. Really, it does. It makes me feel like you are definitely unique. You are carrying something since the time you were born, but what has it actually done for you? Because I'll actually know as well. And it's interesting because right here, I've just lit this candle, okay? And I've noticed that the candle has now gone out. And it's almost like a lot of people may have been trying to put your light out, okay, as you have been moving through life, because of that brightness that you carry. I'm going to relight your light, okay? Because of the brightness that you carry, not a lot of people can handle that energy. Okay, could be my fans blowing because it's so hot. There, the light is on. There you go. Okay, so I feel like there could have been a lot of things that you've been dealing with in your life with regards to how people treated you and how they still even treat you, because you carry this very bright light. Something very interesting about your energy. You do have a higher planetary service. There is a reason why you are here. You could look how he's pulling energy out of the earth, moving it up into the cosmos, and also putting energy from himself into the earth, and then it's just coming back out through him again, back into the cosmos. It's almost like you're here to heal the earth. You're here to heal others around you. But even though you carry that energy, a lot of the people that you try to heal and try to help may not respond in kind. Okay, I got that vibe a little bit coming up from the reading. It's quite interesting. We'll see what comes in from the tarot. You are definitely something of light, without a doubt. Something brilliant. You are going to be learning a lot more as you go on this journey. I feel like if I can have another reading with you in maybe 3 years from now, there's going to be a very different energy, a lot of more power coming from you as well. I'm picking up there'll be a lot more power. Look at this. It's crazy, guys. Always the collective readings that I do are so powerful. They blow my mind. Honestly, they do. Just makes me feel so happy. What is coming up here? Look at this card. It's just crazy. You know, it says here you have a higher planetary service. Okay. And then the World card comes up. Okay. Yes, you do. There's something that you are meant to be doing here on this earth. Your energy is meant to be here. And I know a lot of you sometimes question why you are here. I feel like you're still going to find that out. There is a new change coming in for you here. There's a fire energy again, the light energy. There is a change coming in for you here. I feel like there could be also ideas that you are having, or ideas that you are already implementing. For some of you, there is, I'm going to take out clarifies, but I feel like there's also resistance, not only coming from you, but people around you are resisting you moving towards what is calling you. Oh my God. And the next card out is the call card. Like literally, this is the judgment card. So the judgment card talks about you changing your life, like your life changing from what it was. And I'm hearing spirit guides saying, as you awaken to your truth, as you realize who you are, as you begin to stand in your divinity, in your divine light, you are going to realize who and what you are. And this is going to cause you to step out of the life that you maybe have already, or maybe you've already stepped out of it and you're still moving in this direction, and just do something very major here. With this world energy, there's going to be something kind of like big. I do pick up a little bit of negative energy, sort of from the side, not too much of a big deal. It's almost like that car revving in the background. Do you hear? Okay, it's somewhere, someone, not by me, it's on the road. Under the deck as well, I just saw the Ace of Wands literally coming up twice. You definitely have something burning inside of you, some kind of mission, almost like, and it's so interesting because I'm using the Dragon Oracle. Okay, I haven't turned the card, but the back of the Dragon Oracle looks like the fire coming out there. Look. Okay, so there's a burning inside of you, there's a passion, or there's something you're meant to be doing here with regards to your life on this earth. It can be different for all of you what that is, but there's a service that you are going to be giving of yourself to this world, in one way or the other, but there's this background noise. You know, it sounds like somebody might have broken down or was having a problem with their car. And it's almost like I'm doing this reading and maybe you're listening to me, but in the background there's this revving going on over there. And it's like there is certain energies actually that maybe want to disrupt even this message getting to you. And there could be certain people who carry a different vibration than you, who are not too happy about the kind of light that you carry. Okay, yes, you got a 5 of Cups. There's not a lot of people that are, yeah, this reading is mind-blowing. And again, going back to the light, look at the Queen of Wands, carrying that fire energy that I keep on talking about, which is the light. You are stepping, I've got to start here because I was just caught by this. You are stepping into this new life where the true you, what you really are, is going to come to light. And you are not going to hold back any longer. You are going to stand in your truth. You're going to express who you are, and you're going to start the work that you need to be doing. There's true Ace of Wands, and you've got this Queen of Wands rocking up here. This change that's coming in is going to utterly and completely change your life. It comes with, I've got to say what Spirit Guide is saying, it comes with a rude awakening. This could have happened already. For some of you, for others of you, this is still going to happen. It comes with this rude awakening of a lot of things in your life. I can put it that way. It's almost like a lot of people, a lot of situations, a lot of understanding that you get about reality, about everything. For somebody out there, I'm going to put it this, so not for all of you, you belong to a specific religion. I'm not going to mention which religion because it can be very different for some of you. For some of you it's this one, some of you it's that one. And it's almost like a reality check in a moment. And it's like you could have been very dedicated to this religion at one point. And yeah, you are on Hedgeridge Tarot. Okay, so at one point, you were very dedicated to it, very, very kind of like into it, or you still could be like that. And there's a moment here where, like a rude awakening, you just see things. And it's not really, to be honest with you, what is the premises for this belief? It's not what the energy is about the belief, but it's what it's become. It's what it's evolved into. And it's like you're sitting there and you start to look at what's going on around you, and you're just like, what am I seeing? What am I seeing? This is not okay. And you sort of have another calling away from this. For others of you, this is a complete and utter wake-up call in your own life that leads you into a new beginning. In this energy, for some of you, there is going to be endings that take place. There's going to be people that you cut out, okay? Situations that you end. And yes, not everybody is happy about your calling. Not everybody is happy about the energy and the light that you carry. And the way that they've been trying to stop this is to cause a lot of pain inside of you. I knew there's going to be something. I knew every light worker, every earth angel, every starseed, every witch, every shaman, there's just something about that energy. And that people just, they get driven crazy when it comes into their energy field. Not everybody. It depends on that person's vibration. So you might get somebody coming in there that wants your help, that genuinely comes towards you and they resonate with you. It's because their energy is similar to yours. It may need adjustment. And then you get people with total opposite energies. When they see this light in you, they don't want you to recognize that divinity that you carry. They want to break you down and make you feel like this is your life. And right behind you, you see the 2 cups up there. You're not noticing that because they're trying to pull you down. And they're not doing this because they know what they're doing. Okay. Other energies work through people that are trying to prevent this light from being brought in. And other energies will work through other situations even. It's just that people do not want this light to be risen. They want this world to go in the direction they want it to go in. Or they don't want certain people to split into another shift. They want to hold back these energies. Nothing can hold back the energy. Nothing can. All right, so let's see what else comes in here. Snake. The card of spiritual enlightenment. I remember when I began my real deep spiritual journey. Yes, I was on the spiritual journey since I was very young because I was born into the family of people going to seances, spirit writers, witches, all these things. It was common to discuss this in my home, so it was something I grew up with. I started reading spiritual books when I was 13, you know. And I remember it was only when I hit about 30 that I started having reoccurring weird dreams about snakes. And it bothered me so much. Every time in my dream, I would be walking around and I would just be like, there's a snake looking at me from around the corner. And it would freak me out because, you know, snakes, we're scared of them. And I couldn't understand, it wouldn't really attack me. It would just kind of follow me around. I'd just be like, it feels so strange. And I would always think, because of what I learned, that snakes were scary. Maybe they were evil. You see that religious propaganda that gets put into our mind about certain things that are not even really true. And then again, I used to think it's maybe about transformation. So it took me a while, and I had to do a lot of research into what that meant, especially with regards to in dreams. And it turns out snakes are about spiritual enlightenment. Yeah, and then I was like, okay, look at me now. You see what I'm saying? So definitely, I don't see them as much anymore because I think I've already moved. I've accepted that I'm moving into this kind of world where my focus is on spirituality and growth and changing things. It says here, live according to your divine essence, divinity. I've been saying divinity. It's like your divine light. And it comes up here, live according to your divine essence. Yes, look at the light coming out of the snake as well. Crazy, okay. The elemental kingdom. The elemental kingdom is tied to all the things like herbalism, crystals, even earth magic, and even things like earth, air, fire, water. Those are the 4 elements, okay. So you might be getting attracted to those kind of things. You might be starting to look at using crystals. You might be maybe feeling Gaia's energy closer to you, like maybe understanding. Even in this card, you can see he's pulling up energy from the earth, which is our beloved Gaia, and you could be like starting to feel that pull. Okay, it's your journey, go with it. Okay, 10 of fire, look at this, the star card and the Hierophant. This reading is crazy. With this divine essence coming in here, you literally have the Hierophant coming up here, which is Taurus's energy, and you've also got Aquarius with the star. Look at the star seeds, witches, wizards, shamans, priests, priestesses. All of it's coming up here with the Hierophant. This is spiritual enlightenment. This is wisdom that you carry. This has got to do with a lot of different things. It's all about wisdom. It's about spiritual growth. It's about leveling up. It's about everything like that. Everything that you, even the wisdom, even the knowledge that you're going to be learning. Remember in the beginning, it says here, you will acquire vast knowledge on both informational and spiritual planes, giving you a greater awareness than most the Hierophant. Attached to something that you're becoming. This is something that you're becoming. You are ending. Look at this, you are ending. You've got a 10 of Wands here. You've got an Ace of Wands with a Tower card right between the two. Your new beginning is an ending of what has been. The old you, who you were before, is burning away. Parts of your personality, yeah, it's going to go. It's okay. There's a new energy coming in, and I think it's going to be very wise. I absolutely love this reading. I feel it's going to be very wise. Parts of your history you're going to let go of. A lot of things that have been holding you back, a lot of people in your life, a lot of situations that are not working for you, you can let that go. Page by page, set the page on fire, let it go. You can even do that, yeah, definitely. You can even do that, this reading, your cards are so powerful. You can even do that literally. You can literally write down on paper like this, what, especially on a full moon, love that energy, or 3 days before the full moon, work with the nature, okay? Gaia's energy coming in here, work with nature. 3 days, and the moon energy, 3 days before or on the full moon, write down like this on piece of paper what you do not want any longer, what you want to end, even parts of your own energy, things that you don't like about yourself, the one that procrastinates, you know, the one that overthinks, over worries, that's in your mind, this other energy that you don't want to be any longer. Write it down And then go outside, safely, obviously, or inside your home if you can't go out, and burn those pages one by one. Take that ash and throw it outside. Let the wind take it. Let it go back to earth. Let it be transmuted into something else. Open up your energy for something else to come in. This is what you are going to be letting go of. All the things that are holding you back from change. The Five of Wands, any 5 in the tarot, is tied to change. And change is not easy. Change can be forced upon you with 5s, or it has to be worked through with 5s. And I feel like this is a lot of things that you are looking at that you need to change. The conflict in your life, the problems in your life, the things that are in you, in everyone, but specifically now speaking to you, that you feel that is not working for you anymore. The attachments that you have to negative people that are not helping you. The frustration that you feel sometimes over situations, but it's not really helping you. It's causing you unnecessary stress. It's normal to face problems as long as it's not going to hold you back. It's normal to become angry. It's normal to be lazy today. Don't fight those feelings. But when it's something that is like a long-term problem, one of the biggest problems I had in my life, I'll share this with you. I haven't shared this with anyone. One of the biggest thing, I think it became like such an addiction, was actually like sleeping late. So I had this problem where I just couldn't wake up in the morning. I had a problem of the alarm going off, turning it off, the alarm going off, turning it off. And it was almost like I was stuck in this energy. And I knew that it caused me to not perform properly. It caused me to be tireder than what I wanted to be. It caused me also to get into depression. So if you got depression and you're sleeping late, these two things are tied together, okay? And I had to physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually fight that. It took me like a couple of months, to be honest, to really get it right. And I just stopped. Now I'm up normally before 6 in the morning, even on weekends. When I tell myself sleep late, Debs, it's okay. Relax and have a late sleep. I'll be up before 7, you know what I mean? And I've got the energy and I'm okay. But the moment I fall back into starting to sleep like 8, 9 in the morning, even if it's a holiday, I can feel my energy going down. I can feel myself not feeling okay. And I make sure I don't do that. I make sure I don't do that. So those kinds of things is what you're going to be letting go of. Look at this. I want to show you how crazy this is reading. The World card is there too. You've got major arcanas. Look at this. This reading is very powerful. The World card. Look at the leveling up of the worlds, from this world to that world, from that world to that world, until you unlock their key to who you truly are. You've got the Hierophant, spiritual energy. Taurus, right? You've got the call, the changing. You've got the Tower, the changing. You've got the Star card coming in here, becoming something of higher energy. You've got the Hermit, grounding you. How interesting. You're working with like starseed energy, interstellar energy. I don't know how to put it, like energy coming from the stars. Maybe extraterrestrial as well, for some of you out there. And you're working with the energy of Gaia. It's like what he's doing here. Energy going down, energy going out. You're like this bridge between worlds, the bridge between the universe and the earth. Okay, all right, I don't know what that means to you, but I'm just letting you know. The Hierophant means to go within, to gather information, to understand the self inside, not looking outside of you, trying to get the answers to everything and your own answers about yourself, that looking inside and finding yourself there, finding the light that lies there inside of you. The light that lies inside of a light worker is unbelievably brilliant. I've seen that light. I had an out-of-body experience when I was in my 20s, which totally freaked me out. Like, it freaked me out. Because I'm a head reader, it happens normally. I don't freak out so much now when these funny things happen. I'm kind of like, oh, fun times, you know what I mean? And I actually lifted out of my body and I was kind of like floating around. I turned sideways on my bed, and when I looked down at myself, which obviously wasn't like my body, but the energy body, my chest just like cracked, and then this bright light just shone right out of me. It was so bright, it was so white, it was almost blue, but it wasn't blue, it was this brilliant white. I've never seen this color. Like, how can I even explain it? And it shot out of me, and I was like going, okay, you know what I mean? And the moment I started moving towards the wall in my bedroom, I knew that I was going to go right through the wall. And that really freaked me out at the time, because I thought I would just float up into space and be gone, you know what I mean? And immediately I got back into my body because of the fear. But that's the light that's in you as well, because we have the same energy. So you have that light, okay? Your beginning is an awakening, also a lot of your intuition here. The Page of Cups is tied to emotion, heart, feeling, okay? I feel like a lot of this is very new to you and will be new to you. You're really having a major spiritual awakening. Your energy is definitely divine, okay? In some kind of way, you're definitely divine. This is a new feeling that you're going to get here, totally new. It's almost like you're born again, you know, the call, which literally means to step out of your own life and step into a brand new one. I'm going to say the psychic side of things, the spiritual side of things is really going to be very new to you. You're going to be learning a lot of new things, not just with regards to confidently being who you are, but there's going to be a lot of new experiences that you start having that are very, very unusual. It can be different for everybody. I know my daughter is going through a very, very big spiritual awakening. She has been going through it for a very long time. She's actually in corporate, but she can see auras, and she has been able to see clearly, so she is clairvoyant, auras since she was very young. And apparently my aura is green. Oh my God, she told me my aura is green. And that's why I was like, I'm only realizing it now. Okay, because I wasn't planning on talking about it. That she can see the auras in meditation among everything. So she can look at a chair and see the aura of the chair. So you're going to be having some strange experiences like that. Okay, so let's see what comes up here with the dragon energy. Fire dragon, again coming in with that light energy. Very interesting. I love the fire energy as well. You may be a fire sign, because we do have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Can be in your placement as well. We do have that fire energy coming in here. Burns up the lower energies around you. Thank you. Okay. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. I got this feeling like there is people around you who you got 2 5s here. Remember I told you these 5s are tied to changes. I feel like this is how people have made you feel a lot in the past, like you're just not worth it, you're just something wrong with you. Like they make you feel like there's something wrong with you, really hurt you, make you feel like a victim here, because they don't want you to see who you really are. And they don't even know that they're doing this. It's just that energies work through people, okay, as light is working through you. There's also people here competing with you in some kind of way. It could be at work, it could be anyone you meet with. It's almost like even from the time when you were in school, there was this, people see this light in you. Oh my God. And they can't stand it. You activate something in people, you know what I mean? They just absolutely can't stand it. This is going to be cleared away. This is going to be cleared away from you. They're lower energies. You're so interesting. We got it. It's almost like a 2 of cups there. Do you see? They don't want you to see your true divinity, okay? The soul that you have. And we've got the Lovers card coming in here for you, which is very similar to that 2 of cups. They don't want you to see, first of all, she's sitting here with a lion, and the lion energy, it comes back to that strength card. It's almost like she's also taming the lion. How powerful you are, how strong you are, how beautiful you are. They don't want you to fall in love with yourself and shine that light out into the world, so that you can shine that love, which is that light. That light is love, eh? Oh wow. Okay. Just got that from spirit. The light that I even saw coming out of myself, that's the light of love. That's what love looks like in spirit. I didn't know that. Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so interesting enough, my daughter always sees green on me, which is something, because I'm a hedge, I kind of like the color green. And green is actually the color of the heart chakra. So I'm just like putting all these puzzle pieces together with you right now. This is quite amazing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, for the information. So you're going to fall in love with who you are. You're going to fall in love with who you are. You're going to fall in love with the life that you live, with Gemini's energy coming in there. You've got a 2 of air, look at this, and you've got a 7 of fire again coming in here. The 2 of air coming up here. I'm going to ask to see the clarifier, but I do feel like this is you shutting a lot of people away from you. I also feel like one more time you are going to be looking inside for a lot of satisfaction. It's okay. It's almost like you don't get the Hermit card also showing up here. You don't get what you want from people sometimes. So you're going to be getting a lot of what you want from inside. The most powerful people in the world can do that. If you meet a person who can be happy without anyone, who can live without needing anyone's help, who can thrive and grow and just stand out there in the world without needing anyone's help, you've met one of the most powerful people on the planet. That's going to be you. Look where you're going to stand, up on the top of the mountain. Just there, 7 of Wands. It is your journey. You are going to experience a lot of ups and a lot of downs. You are going to be hurt by people because there's going to be that energy of the light you carry. And if here you bring that light here to this earth, you will see what happens. Okay, you've seen what happens. But it cannot stop you from getting to the top of that mountain. As long as you keep doing the work, you are going to be just okay. Let's get those clarifiers up. This reading is so mind-blowing. So absolutely mind-blowing. You're going to be more than okay. This world is going to be supporting you. You know what I'm looking at in this card? It's like here, when you start to fall in love with your life, let's not look at it. Something starts to build here in the background because you start to love who you are. You start to love yourself. You start to love this life and what you're building for yourself. And you start putting up these 2 little pillars here of some kind of gateway that you're going to go through. And what you don't know is the 2 pillars is the beginning of this unbelievable castle that you're building. That is the same energy. And you're going to enter this life. I feel like this is very practical, very earth energy again. I feel like this is you being supported by Mother Earth, being given a reality here where you can live safe in this world. The castle walls, it reminds me like you will be protected. I think it says there, you are safe and protected. Yes. Yes, it does. You are safe and protected. Yes, you are. You will be safe and protected in every which way, practically on this earth. Meaning that people can't get you anymore. You are safe, you are strong, you have enough financial flow to do the things that you want to do. Remember, financial flow doesn't mean you're going to be a millionaire. It means that you can live the life that you would like to live. I think somebody commented, I did comment back to them, that I was mentioning, I think it was one of the zodiac signs, like there's a lot of abundance, a lot of money coming your way, maybe millions even. And they were like, I've never really run after money, so I'll see how this reading goes. You'll see how that goes. And it's not actually about money. You see, people we've been brainwashed to believe that money is evil, money is not good, spiritual people shouldn't have money because we should be without possessions and just live our life like that. That this is the earth. This is earth, okay? And as witches, we look at nature to how things should be. And when we see an apple tree, we don't see one apple on the tree. Or maybe, you know, the universe will only grow the apples that you're going to eat. It's an abundance of apples. That tree is just hanging so heavy like that. And when that one apple falls, there's so many seeds inside that apple that can grow how many more apple trees? This world is abundant. So be abundant in any way you want to be. Do what you want to do. And you will have the financial means to be able to do that. You know what I mean? If you want to go out there and buy 1 million crystals, okay, then you can go out there and buy 1 million crystals. Or you can buy 3, and that 3 will be your abundance. You see? And yes, you are definitely going to be finding all the answers to a lot of your questions inside of you. The 9 of Wands, there is a time I feel like you're going to be quite isolated. So it's normal. You may be isolated now as well. This is very normal. It's part of the journey. We all go through it. We don't really fully leave it, but we do open up again. So when you're on the spiritual journey, there comes a time of complete isolation. It is necessary. almost like you shut yourself off completely from the world. And you may even be worried about yourself going, is that okay? Should I shut my... Yes, it's fine. Okay. Mostly this would have to do with the breaking of karmic ties and the breaking of karma in your life, so that you can actually begin to move into your true calling. You can't move into your true calling when you have karmic ties holding you back to a reality you're not supposed to be in. So the isolation period that you can go into is very, very normal. You will experience maybe loneliness there, but eventually you don't anymore. You start to experience something else. You start to experience joy in everyday life, and you start to see inside of you than outside of you. And when that happens, a lot of ties are being removed from you during that time, energetically, spiritually. So that is okay. It is okay. Let that be. There comes a time. I might do a part 2 of this reading, because I heard Spirit Guide say we need to move into a part 2. Okay, so this is part 1. Okay, you are a divine being, part 1. And because there's more to come here. Keep moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune is an unfinished story. Please, if you are not subscribed to the channel and this reading is your reading, it's for you. Do subscribe so you don't lose me. Okay, I've lost a lot of YouTube channels, and then one day I find them again and I'm like, yay. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell. The next reading I'm going to be doing, You Are Divine Part 2, because this is not the end of your story. It's only just the beginning. I want to see where you're going. There's fate, there's destiny waiting for you. There's another reading that I did. I'll try to link it here on the end of the reading here, called You Are Moving from Fated. This reading will explain what is the difference between fate and destiny. You're moving from fated reality into your destiny. This is it. We need to see what that is. If you haven't seen that reading, go check it out. I'll put it as a timestamp here at the end of the reading. This is all tied together. I want to know part 2, Spirit Guide, because they told me part 2 will continue this reading, and this has got to do with this. You are divine. Where are you going with this divinity? Who are you becoming? What is this change? What is this planetary service that you're meant to be doing? We're going to be looking more into that in part 2. I can't say anything else because it just ends here. We're in a 44-minute, nearly 40-minute reading. So I have to stop. But this energy is something still to come. I am so excited. Turn on those notification bells. We're going to see. I'm going to continue part 2 in this reading. It is too much. It is a hectic, very big energy. I want to see what that is. So my beautiful, this reading, the lower energy is burning up around you. Divine essence, that's what I was looking for. The divine essence of what you are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being born now at this time. We couldn't do this without you. That is your Spirit Guide saying that to you, not me. That's what they said. Thank you, divine essence, for being born at this time. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you for watching this reading, and I will see you in part 2. Bye.